Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another podcast episode of By the Grill Podcast. Today we're going to have a all-female lineup, and we are going to talk about changing the playbook, women in a male-dominated sport. And today we have Callie, who plays for the Alabama Steams, which is a football team here in Mobile. And we just want to get into talking about the first thing. What do you think inspired women to enter a male, traditionally dominated sport?
Well, a lot of us grew up tomboys and always played with our brothers and cousins and little boys in the neighborhood. So, playing around, more, and we felt like we were better than them as well. So, not having the opportunity to have like a traditional sport, football coming up, it feels like, now we had an opportunity to get to show ourselves playing football.
Okay. So, about how many teams do you think are around here in the area?
There was one in Pensacola, Hattiesburg. It's been a while since the one in Mobile was here. So I think about 4 or 5, I guess, teams around this area.
Okay, so it's not that many here in Mobile.
No, this is the only one.
You're the only ones in Mobile. Okay,
Yes,
cool.
right
And
now.
about how many ladies are playing?
We had about 22 players. As the season went on, we lost a few, but we also gained more. A lot of people are committing themselves to next season because they maybe found out later on or something about the team.
So is this y'all first year?
This is our first year.
This is your first,
team.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. So what stereotypes do you think y'all are overcoming, or is it becoming more popular? How long do you think it's been around? As more of a profession type, because we've been playing
interim
flag,
some cities like the interim, they do it in the community and just get together and start it, and that's where it really came from. And then I know in Atlanta, they've been going for a while. In Texas, they've been going for a long time, over 20 years.
They actually had I want to say a semi-pro female team in Birmingham.
Right,
That's where I'm initially from. Just the Birmingham Hurricanes.
Yeah.
And I want to say that was probably about 20 years ago.
Right, it's been out there.
So it's been out there, and it's exciting for me to see it coming back because y'all know all about girl power and about us being amazing, doing amazing things in different sports and stuff like that. So Callie and we talk a lot, and she told me that she was playing for this team. It was the first time I see it.
What'd you say?
When the next game.
Oh yeah, when the next game.
The next game is because I like to patronize and I want to. I would love to see things like that be successful.
Right.
I didn't get a chance to come to any of the games this season.
Right. It was so quick.
Yeah, but I am committing myself to when y'all start y'all season next season. I will be there in participation because I got to show you some support,
Right.
But I think that it's a pivotal moment in sports as far as women are concerned. They're finally starting to get their just due as far as their salaries.
Right.
Their salaries have been increased, and it shouldn't have taken this long, but it is what it is. It did. But we're here now.
We're fighters. That's what
Yes, and that's right. Had to fight to get that because at the end of the day, the gender doesn't change the game.
Right.
The game is the game.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't have ever even, well, and let me take I know that politics and who's watching.
Right.
All of that plays into
Evolution.
that. Yes, so I get that. But guess what? These ladies filling these seats now.
Oh yeah.
They getting to the money. People are excited. They're excited to see the games.
Yes.
They're excited to see them on TV, to go and see them in person.
Mhm.
So it's a different set of
Yeah,
dynamics, and I'm just happy to see it. I'm here for it. All about girls.
So would you say y'all are on a professional level or is
We're semi-pro.
it semi-pro?
There's different levels. It's like a junior, medium, a higher level, and then the pros. So
Okay.
it's like men.
And how far do you plan on taking?
I don't know. If I would have started 2 years ago, no telling.
Yeah.
But with my age and my body, it just as far as I can. Like LeBron said, when it ain't fun no more, I try and then see where it takes me.
Good deal.
So how do you think the women are changing the culture of football for a future generation?
Oh man, we're taking over really, especially with social media. A lot more little girls can see that they have something else to play for, like softball. They got that pro softball now. Pro, WNBA, tennis. I mean, like you are taking over.
Flag
Yeah,
football.
flag football is in the Olympics in 2028. So.
Right.
And the women are dominating.
Okay. Is there anything that you could share with us as far as like, are you guys getting paid or right now is it just for the sport?
No. This is definitely, I guess you would call it like a hobby kind of.
So
Yeah,
it's
but
just for sport? Okay.
Correct. Yeah, you on your own free will right now. But the more it grows, the more sponsorships, the more people that invest in our team, then we can start having awards and just benefits.
And I think it's like a business.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know. Right. So if it's not being marketed, if marketing is not happening on a larger scale for people to know about,
Right.
they can't
Right.
support it.
Right.
Because I don't know how we got into the conversation. I think because you came in hurt or something like that, and then we eased into the conversation, but nobody knows.
Yeah.
So if they don't, they gotta find some type of marketing
right to put it out.
to put it out there, and then that.
Because I think I just learned about it. I think y'all may have had 2 games left
Right.
when I learned about it.
Yeah, I think that's
Very
why
slow.
we have
Yeah.
Because I think y'all played at Spanish Fort.
Yes.
Mhm.
So that was the game that it was the last game.
Mhm.
That was the one that I learned about.
Yeah, okay.
So, are there any challenges that you could say come up with it by it being women in sport? Do y'all get a lot of pushback?
Oh, of course. I mean, obviously the skills, like, y'all aren't good. Like, will it be fun to watch? And are you gonna be in underwear? Basically, like them bikinis. I know they do that somewhere.
They want to
Skin
take it
play.
and turn it
Yeah.
into something.
Mhm.
So, just being that and not finding equipment that fits our bodies. So, but the more popular it gets, the more it opens us up to getting better things, better equipment. We got to wear the men's stuff, and we don't have the same bodies as men.
Right.
Some of us. That's
Uncomfortable.
right. So that's another challenge. But as the world turns, we getting better.
Yeah.
More popular.
So, what do you think could be done to get the word out around here so we could probably get another team in Mobile?
The support, yeah. Just people being aware. A lot. I don't know. We're gonna keep this in here, but we feel pretty negative with supporting, and if they don't see nobody else like it, they ain't gonna like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just gotta get more positive advertising out.
Advertise.
Yes. Word of mouth is good. I learned about this team on Facebook, and that was through somebody that through somebody.
So, how long has that team been together?
This year, we just started
So, this is the
in
first
February.
year?
Yeah,
Okay.
March. Yeah.
And the season goes from February
April to June. Yeah. So it's about 10 weeks, 10, 12 weeks.
and y'all play multiple games a week or just one game?
Just one game a week.
Okay, so that means y'all pretty much travel
Yes,
for every game.
yes. We went to Miami this year and Huntsville. We had a few more other games. They got canceled. So, but we were planning to go to Tennessee, South Carolina, and Houston.
Okay. So you said 10 to 12 weeks, so that's about 12 games. So
Yeah.
So what were the games canceled because of like the same issues like what we're
Oh
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
now?
Participation and funding. That'll get it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So right now you're basically
So
sponsored, like a sponsored team as far as your funding and stuff goes?
Oh yeah, yes. Yes. We paid a small fee, but our owners they went to bat. We did a little fundraising, but they really stuck out. Yeah, yeah,
they did it.
they did.
Yeah. To piggyback off of what Callie said, and unfortunately, it's true. Mobile does not support the way that we should.
Mhm.
And is it like a lack of not knowing, a lack of it could be that people not knowing, but I do know we got the men's semi-pro season. We've got the men's semi-pro team as well.
Right.
I don't know how that is going because I wanted to get involved with that as well. I'm all about patronizing us
Right.
and the
Yes.
things that we do.
Because
Because
positive things for
yes,
community.
yes, because if we don't, who will?
Mhm.
And so that's kind of like what you see. Because if you don't see us supporting in the masses, then it fails.
Yeah.
And so then that creates a challenge where people don't want to bring their teams here, or they don't want to create teams,
Right. Because they don't have.
because they don't have the support. They may have this great idea and they implement it like your owners did,
Mhm.
but did they actually get the support that they need to sustain it? You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know like what the answer is to that other than beating the pavement,
Right.
doing some aggressive marketing to everybody so that everybody
I
knows.
think other black-owned businesses need to come together
Right.
and support each other with stuff like that, because if you come together and you're having an event, everybody can participate in it and get their names out there.
Yeah,
Yeah, community.
yeah, definitely.
Yes, Dexter, we need more exposure here in Mobile.
Yeah, definitely. And that comes with doing fundraisers and
Mhm.
give backs and stuff. We'll put our name out there like that.
Yeah, we, here in, I love our city. We have a great city. We really do. But we have to start supporting our people.
Mm-hmm.
We just do. We can take over the world if we just supported each other.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
It's like too much the crab in the bucket mentality. Not want to see the other person succeed, or you don't want them to have more than you, or
Right.
what? We need to turn the corner from that.
Not supporting because somebody else will get more attention.
Yes, or
Enough
more
attention
money
for
than
everybody.
you. It is
That
And-
it was your idea.
right. It's
Yes.
we are so talented as a people, and it's mainly because we had to be. We made ourselves creative because we didn't have a lot.
Right.
So we
Yeah,
created
yeah.
games and all kinds of things that we needed to do as children to keep ourselves busy. But when it comes to supporting each other, we fall short in that category. And my hope is that at some point we turn that corner. But we gotta have fierce people like
Yeah.
me, you,
Yes.
Chris, you, Callie,
Here we go.
and we gotta go out there and we gotta make ourselves be known to everybody.
Yes.
And that's what it is. Us just sitting back, hoping that it's gonna be successful.
Thinking about it,
praying that
talking
it's
about
gonna
it,
be,
yes.
and
Yeah,
talking
you
about
gotta do
it.
the right
That's
action.
not, you gotta have
Walk the
action.
walk.
You
Talk.
got to. And that's the way that will start to be seen in these type of things. Because who's to say that your owners are going to be able to sustain it financially to even bring y'all back for next season? You know?
We're gonna put ourselves out there, and I was thinking like at Mardi Gras, it'll take them. Everybody comes out for Mardi Gras, and I'm like,
Yes.
so if we want to, it's possible.
It
Mhm.
is possible.
It is.
It is. And we have to find the ways to do that.
Right.
You know, because it is possible.
The people are here.
They are here. They are here. And we gotta get out there and we gotta reach those people. I mean, it's the same thing with me. You know, I'm a small business owner.
Oh, yeah.
Some people, some people are successful overnight. They just
Mhm.
are. It is what it is. And then some of us, we have to work. We have to work for it.
You gotta prove yourself.
You gotta prove
Yeah.
yourself. You gotta get out there. And like I've said over and over again, I was just not a big fan of social media. I just don't
Yeah.
live my life out loud like that.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, you need it in
Yeah.
order to be successful. And so
Some
those
form of it, at
some
least.
form of it. And so, that is something that I have to learn to be better in, to put my name out there and so people can see what I'm doing and stuff like that. So it's really like the same thing. Professional sports, semi-professional sports, it's a business.
Yes.
So we just got to figure out ways to make our brain successful. Like that.
So do you think that y'all would, in the future, put on like some, workshops or what would they call
Oh
it?
yeah,
In
like
sports?
training
The training camps
camp, yeah.
for the kids so that
Yeah.
young girls
We
can come
have,
out.
we've done it this year. And,
Okay.
yeah. We got some commitments from some little 6 and 7 year olds. They're like, I
Oh,
don't see
that's cool.
Yeah.
They are committed.
And especially with a lot of schools around here are starting to have flag football.
Mhm.
Like every year there's added
My niece
more.
wants to play.
So, and that's a good segue. Because that skill to play flag football, you gotta be skilled. So
And it's amazing how that sport just took off.
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like they introduced it, and then all of a sudden
Right.
it just took off. But they had some major sponsors, though.
Right.
And then they had the NFL, the whole NFL sponsoring this.
Right.
This, you know what I'm saying? So it became larger on a larger scale. So it can be done as far as the semi-pros. And like we said, they've been around for years.
Right.
It's just a lot of people don't know if their city has a team.
Right.
Yeah.
And like you said, you found out on social media. But for me, I'm not on social media all
Right.
the
So
time.
it's word of mouth.
And yes, it's word of
The
mouth.
news.
It's you telling.
We've been on the news as well, so
Okay, good deal. So I didn't see that, but yeah, we just got to get better. It's just marketing ourselves.
Yes. Thank you.
Dexter. Dexter is behind the scenes today. And we working him too.
So let's we had a topic before about women's sports and how unfair the payment and all of that is, and how do you feel about that? Do you feel like, I guess, the come up for women being paid more, is it balancing or
it's definitely balancing. Pay them what you owe them. They're making you money, so you pay them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know it like in '97 and '96 when it started, like they had to get it off the ground, so it was easier to take less then. But now that they have way more sponsorship and way more eyes on them, yeah, they pay them what you owe.
Yeah, and I said it before when we talked about the WNBA making the advances that they've been making in the past couple of years.
Mhm.
I told y'all that I wanted Angel Reese to be the face. I did, hey, for obvious reasons. it is what it is. But to give Caitlin Clark her due justice, she became the face of it, and she elevated it to another level. And then it just kind of, I gotta give her props. And she is an amazing player. I cannot take that from her.
Right, no.
I try to. I do. I'm just being honest. But you can't. You just can't. She is super talented, and it is her fans. She's kind of like the Taylor Swift.
It's
the
her
WNBA.
fans.
Seriously, you know. So they started off and they took it to a whole nother level, and it's becoming what it is, and it's amazing to watch. It's fun to watch. I love to watch the ladies get out there and do what they do. And now they're being paid what they owe. What you do.
Thank you for the stars, Renee. Renee had a question. She said, "What's the starting age for the team, and when will there be tryouts again?"
I do believe it's 18, at least be 18. We have tryouts in September. The Facebook page is the Alabama Steams. Okay. So you can search it by that. They advertise the dates.
Okay. Alabama Steams is thank you for the stars. Good deal. So I just think that, you know, it's just an exciting time. It's fun. We can even piggyback off of like soccer. Soccer just has exploded, you know, here in the U.S. I'm still kind of out on that. I tried to watch it. I did, and it maybe it'll grow on me. It ain't. You know, and mainly because we were in that last round of playoffs, because I'm all about like supporting the U.S. and our teams and everything. But we got blown out pretty bad. Not as last. But it was kind of fun to watch. It's you know what I was telling my husband, I was like, I think it's growing so big because all of America can be one for this one particular team. Right. So the stages are going to be bigger because you have all of the fans of the U.S. for this one particular team. Yeah. Instead of, you know, how we're all like divided for our different professional teams. Yeah. So, because I kept trying to figure out, okay, why so many people? But then I had to think about that, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, yeah, it makes sense. And the way that they did it, as far as everybody going out getting the shirts, and they were into it, you know, and it was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
Okay, one more question. Do you think there's a mental toughness and resilience required to compete?
Oh, of course. I mean, without the physicality, it's got to be mental, you know? You got to know the game.
Thanks, Dexter.
There's a lot. Taught us that.
So do you have a lot of ladies that come out who have never played before?
Yes. I've been one of them. I haven't played like on a team before, you know, playing in the neighborhood is different. We had a few veterans that's been playing for a while, but most of us haven't played like organized football. With tackle with helmets and shoulder pads and
if I'm not mistaken, I think Mobile started a team when Birmingham started big.
Yeah, it happened. They came out and actually supported us. I think it was.
What is their names? I can't remember what their names were.
Right, yeah.
They actually had a team.
About 20 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. I remember it.
20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not the first.
How you feel, Chris?
We're done?
How you feel about females in sports and everything?
Oh, I think it's, especially with football, just long overdue. I wanted to play in high school, and what intimidated me was the coach was like, okay, Go ahead. Suit up. Yeah. Okay.
It became real
Yeah, because he was like, we can't stop you.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to come out there and if you can hang in there, you can play.
Right. So you didn't expect that answer?
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah. You know.
I don't recommend us now playing with the men.
Right.
Yeah, that is
Right. Right.
Well, yeah, glad we got all women.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have anything else you want to share that we may not know about the league?
I mean, we have real football coaches out there. We play real football. Just got to get people to recognize, like, we're in pads. We're doing just is the same thing as the men are. So
it's just as strenuous.
oh yeah.
And it's not like y'all wearing sexually suggestive clothing
Right.
to look cute. No, it's like real deal. Y'all playing real deal football, like nitty gritty, like street ball,
Right.
but organized.
Mm-hmm. So I see one more question. What still needs to change to create equal opportunities?
What still needs to change? Better leadership. If we get, people in there that represents us, women, black women, or just, have a bias that, like, just better leadership, like, to get to, know your people.
Mm-hmm. So is your team majority black? All black?
Oh, no, it's not all black. Yeah, versatile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now tell us about the position that you play. So we talked about.
Oh, yeah. I play center on offense. I do punting, kickoffs, kicking, and outside linebacker on defense.
So you're a team.
I try to be the best. The outside linebacker is by far my favorite.
That's your favorite. Wow.
Getting people. I was just about to ask, what was your biggest challenge at playing?
Getting hurt. I messed my knee up towards the beginning, but I still gave it my all. I tried to play as so hard as I could, but getting hurt.
So do they have the measures in place like in men's professional sports to where you can like take care of the like when you're injured, like kind of immediately?
Like physical therapists and stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff.
I mean, we have like knowledge about it, They'll have somebody come out there every game, but as far as like the team organized, no, we got to work our way toward that.
Right.
Yeah, everybody pretty much on their own for their medical attentions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, all I have to say is you make sure you let us know when your season is starting.
Okay.
When y'all start practicing, and so y'all practice. Are y'all practices public?
Yeah.
Or okay, so yeah, so let us know so we can start supporting and just try to elevate you guys and
Right.
so our Mobile can know that you ladies are here, y'all doing y'all thing. So let us know. Yeah, let us know when the season starts and when y'all start practicing and everything so that we can start coming out there and supporting the ladies.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And when y'all have a home game, where do y'all usually play?
We play at Spanish Fort High School in Spanish Fort, Alabama.
Okay, Renee, we're gonna make sure we get it posted. Down in the comments, we'll post their website where you can reach them and their social media site.
deal. That was great information. I'm glad that you came on and let us know about your team. Shout out your team again.
So
Shout out
Alabama
to
students, shout out to all my
Ketchup in front
teammates.
of you. The ketchup in front of
Oh, thanks, that's,
you.
yeah, Alabama students, out of Mobile, Alabama. Shout out to my teammates,
Good deal.
great group of ladies.
Right, right. And so basically y'all are all just like, y'all are doing it for the love of the game, really, at this point.
Yes.
Cause y'all love the game. That's good. Good deal. Next, but don't look like that.
Looking all stiff.
What?
All right, so I'm gonna pretend you want to be Dexter.
Go ahead.
Oh, me do it, I can do it.
So as Dexter would say, when the spatula goes down, the podcast is over.
Wait a minute. We talk about our food that we have. Because as we say, we outside today, but it is by the grill.
Absolutely.
And we always have some food and we always have some drinks.
Yes.
Whether it's
Smells
water
good.
cocktails or whatever it is. We do this. Y'all continue to join in. We're always trying to help our community, trying to elevate and talk about things that we don't know or things that people need to know about. So by the grill, we're talking about topics that everybody want to listen to or hear about. We're cooking good food. We having good drinks. Hey, that is the greatest combination for me.
Yes.
Follow.
Follow, like, and share.
So like, follow, and share. You can catch the repost on YouTube on Wednesday, and invite your friends to our page to like our and follow our page By the Grill Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
And as our leader Dexter always says, if there is something that you would like to discuss or have discussed, send those topics in to us. If you would like to be a guest at some point, let us know that as well. We'll be happy to have you.
All right, and Renee says she's watching from Chicago.
She is. Love you, girl.
Thank you for joining, Renee.
Mommy on here. Hey, Mom.
Okay, and yes, also if you have something just like the Alabama Stings, if you want to come on and talk about what you're doing, promoting anything, just give us
that people don't know about.
Yeah, give us a shout out either on the Facebook page or to the email bythegrill.podcast251@gmail.com.
Deal.
All right. So when the spatula goes down, the podcast is over.
Over.
Hit stop recording. Stop.
All right, stop recording.
And stop.
Oh, I said stop.